everybody. Hello, hello, and hello. Oh, hello, everybody. Hi, and how are you? I'm just kind of, I know I wasn't invited, but I'm here anyway. But I wanted to show you these three cards I've made. This one I made yesterday. It's just a dangly card. And then this one I made last night. It's just doodling, just a doodling. And then this one, I just made this morning while me and Papa was sitting here watching off-road, no, ice road trucking. That's interesting stuff to watch. But I was doing this while we were watching. But I want to show you how I did those cups because it looks like it would be it to look at them. When I first looked at that stack of cups, I said, I don't think I could do that because that looks like it takes some brains. But hey, when they was passing out brains, I thought they said trains, and so I didn't want to train at the time, so I passed them up. But anyway, here's what I'm going to show you. Now to get me a fresh here postcard, put it on my thing here, on my doohickey. Get me a little piece of tape to hold that on my doohickey. I found all I have to do is just make a little circle of washi tape there and put that there, and that will hold that right nicely. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you how I made these. Hope I can show you them without making a fool of myself. Okay, I put that there where you can see it. Well, maybe you don't want to see it. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to start at I'll start at the top here. And I do with pencil first. I do with pencil so I can then erase my pencil lines, because I may not get them right at first. Okay, so I go like this. Now this is going to be okay, I'm going to go on this side of the cups. Okay, this is a side of a cup. This is the side of the next cup. And the side of the next cup. See how it looks like a Christmas tree, but that's the side of a cup. Just the one edge. Oh, you know what I'm thinking? I'm going... I don't know, this stack of cups might fall over. That's given me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's how many I got on that one. Okay, so now, I know you can't hardly see that pencil line, but once I outline it in the black, then you'll see. But see, I like this one here. I got that one. I can go like this and make that a little different because I had it a little not right. Okay, now I'm going to go on the other side of the cup stack. So so here's the bowl of the cup. And when I'm going down this way, I'm looking over here on this side. And I want that to be kind of even. See there? Now. And so then, now some of these will be bowls. Looks like they're not going to be cups. And so, ooh, these are going to be cups. It's going to be funny cups. Okay. Now see, now you'll be able to see right there where I have, okay, this is going to be the top cup right there. I'll put a little circle there. And then cup. And now I'm going over now with my bolder marker here. And trying to do this like I know what I'm doing, Okay, and then I'll go down the other side. And it's beginning to look a lot like, I mean like a cup, stack of cups. There. Now do you see how that looks? Now I'm going to erase them pencil lines that I don't need there anymore. Well, maybe I won't if I don't find my eraser. Now my eraser. What'd I do with the eraser? On the floor? Why can't I find my eraser? You're probably looking straight at it and saying, it's right there, Lizzi. I don't see my eraser. Well, if that just doesn't flop your dripper, I'll take a drink of this coffee. Okay. That is the weirdest thing. I just had that eraser here. And now I don't see it. I just don't see it. Okay, well, I'm not. I can erase it later. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go around. Now I'm going to just go the top of the cup. It's right here. Or the top of the bowl. Right there. If you don't put a handle on it, then it's a bowl. If you put a handle on it, then it's a cup. But see how it already is looking like there's a lot of stacked up stuff there? There. See? It's beginning to look like they're stacked up. And so then what you do, now you have to go see here how this is like I have this dark, so it kind of looks like you're looking down in the cup there. Okay, so then what we do is we just go, you go at all these points and from the point up to the next cup. See there? And color that in. And now it looks like that next cup is sitting right inside. So you kind of make a little arched line there to make it look round behind. And then that just looks like you just put that one cup inside the next cup. Don't stack your cups like this really in the cupboard, because as soon as the earthquake comes, they'll all fall and break. And see here, now I'm getting them. Now the cups are getting to where they're like, you go from the point of the cup around to the back of the other cup. See, that's what it's kind of doing, see? Until you get all them done. And you can see how they're beginning to look like they're just really stacked up inside each other. Still can't believe I've lost my... Oh, did I put it in... No, I didn't put it where it belongs. Well, that just... Oh, there's my eraser. Okay, well, I gotta carry on. Carry on, Elizabeth. Get each cup set inside the other one. There we go. And this is just beautiful. And this is where you play music when you... Hi! There's my girl.
Look it.
What am I looking at? Oh, yes.
Oh, my blueies.
Yep, you got your bluey shirt on. Bye. Yeah, that was, she wanted to show that she had her bluey shirt on. There we go. See how that goes now? It looks like a bunch of bowls just stacked up together right there. I can erase my pencil lines. I don't need there anymore because I make them as a guide, sort of, you know. And then, like on this one, I got some of the handles on this side and some of the handles on this side. And like this one doesn't have a handle, no handle, no handle. So some of them are bowls if they don't have a handle. And so that's, I'll do my, well, no, I'll just do my pen. So then just make cup handles on that one. Let's see, I think I'll do that one a handle. And I'll put a handle here and a handle here and a handle here and there. Okay, see, so now some of my cups have handles. Some of them are going to just be bowls. And then all you have to do then is to decorate them. Give them each a little bit of a trim. And so that one is like really crooked. So I'll just go like make a little band there on that one and on that one. And then you just decorate them however you want, you know. And decorate them each differently unless you want matching cups. You might want matching cups, I don't know. And so but each one can be decorated just however you want to decorate your cups. Or you might want to put somebody's name on each one of them. However, oh, the handles, I put the. And then, like on this one, let me see here. Let me fix my handles. Oh, I think this one needs a handle too. Okay, so that's my stack of cups. That's basically how you start that up and make a stack of cups. And like I didn't color the cups on here, I just colored in the decorations on the cups. And then I've been putting these leaves on almost everything I make lately because I just love making them leaves. And just like a little bushes. Of course, you have your teacups in the bushes, but anyhow, that I just wanted to kind of show you how I did that, and it's just a start of something. Or if you want to just make a border on the side of a card or something, that would be a good idea. So anyhow, what's new with y'all guys? With me, it's the same old all the time, same old thing. I just sit here and I doodle and I doodle and I doodle some more. That's what I've been doing. Although I got some little ideas that I want to, because I got to get started or continue on with some of my other projects I got going. And then I got my new project here. I am going to be responsible for Sunday dinners here. Now, my daughter-in-law has been taking care of cooking, or my son, one or the other, they take care of cooking every day. And I just feel like a loser. And so I mentioned to my daughter-in-law, I said, well, how about if, just to give you a little break from cooking on Sundays, how about if I take the cooking? Like this Sunday, the whole family went to church. I mean, my son's family, my son and the girls and wifey, they went to church. And see, I could be cooking. And so that's going to be my new thing. So throughout the week, I can plan my meals. Like for Sunday here, I already got a thing here. I'm going to make this, I don't know, I just have always only called it green stuff. It's for sort of like the dessert. Cool Whip, fruit cocktail, pistachio pudding, mini marshmallows, and coconut. I got that on my shopping list. But anyhow, but that wasn't important. What else was I going to tell you important? I was going to tell you something important. What did I write down here? Oh, sale auction. You all know, most of you all know that my daughter is dealing with cancer right now. She's going through chemotherapy, and she's had two rounds of the chemo, and she has no more hair. That's how fast it took that hair off of her head. She got the cutest little head though, but I told her you got to get out in the sun, get some little suntan on that little head up there, and so she may do that. But anyhow, she is in. She's not poverty or below poverty, and she's not filthy rich. She's in the middle. So she had insurance when she got sick with the when the cancer started making her sick. She had a good job, money in the bank, not a lot of money, but money in the bank. She always tries to keep at least 2 months worth of bills ahead in case something happens, you know. And so, well, this chemo is leaving her sick. She's not only got that oh, she's got so much going on in her life right now, but also when they took that tumor out a couple months ago, 3 years prior to that they took a tumor out, and they thought that they got everything, but they didn't, and it turned back into the cancer again. They took a new tumor out, a big tumor out, big tumor, and but they also, because she had so much, the first surgery that she had for the first tumor, she had to go back like in 6 weeks, where they had to cut her open again and fix all the hernias that were along the incision line, and fix all them hernias. And so they did that. So that was a second surgery along the same cut. And then now this time they went in the same place, but this time after they took out the tumor, they put in a mesh so that them hernias wouldn't come up again. So they put the mesh in. Well, her body is rejecting the mesh. And so right now she looks like she's 9.5 months pregnant, although she's just a little girl. But because the body is rejecting the mesh, it fills her tummy up with water, with fluids. And then she's got to go get them fluids drained. And so she's dealing with that too. And so she resigned from her one job, the job that took more brain activity or something. She explained to me, and so she resigned from that job, but she still has her ER nursing job, and she's going to try and at least work a couple days a week in that job. And so, but like I said, she had insurance when she got sick, but she's only got insurance now till the 1st of August, and then no more insurance. She has searched the world over to see if there's any place she can get some help. Well, there is help for if you're poverty level or below. There's help for you to pay chemo costs. And then, of course, if you're filthy rich, then you got money to pay. But she falls in the middle. She now does not have insurance. She cannot get any help anywhere to pay these bills. And she put up a post that explained what each chemo treatment costs. It's something like $6,000, and that's paying only 40%. Because if you're self-pay, either you pay 40% or you get 40% off, one or the other. And so anyway, I'm saying all this to say this. There's not a whole lot of ways I can help. My dad used to tell me, you're either born beautiful or born rich. You can't have both. And he says, and you're beautiful, so you'll never be rich. And so that's what he told me. So yeah. And so anyhow, I can't financially help her, but I had a letter came, an email came from one of my subscribers. Bless her heart. She said, have you thought about doing like an auction on your channel? I used to do these auction sales a while back, but I haven't done them in a couple years. But I do have some stuff that I could sell or auction on a online sale. So, and this lady, I haven't asked her if I can use her name, but this lady, she says, I'm getting a box of things together for you and I'm going to send them to you. And she goes, they'll be ready for the auction block. You just take them out of the box, put them up. Your starting bid will be on there, and we will make some money that way. And so I'm doing some things. She's sending me that box of things, and I've already got quite a few things together that I'm going to use on this sale. I haven't made the date yet for sure, but once I get more of my stuff together, I'm going to set a date that I'm going to do the sale. And so, and I'm hoping to generate at least, well, I don't know if I can make a whole payment on a whole chemo bill. But her doctor did say that there are some private companies that they do help out. Some they can help out some people with the cost. She has found that we have in our community, in our county here, in our city, they've got the St. Vincent de Paul Church has got a place where they've got a food pantry. And so Jennifer just went and signed up on that thing. Well, if she can get food from the food pantry, which she can, even though she does have some money in the bank, she can get food from the pantry and then make that money in the bank stretch a little bit further. So she's doing things like that. And so she's trying hard to help herself as much as she can. And she's not too proud to take help at this point. And then she even found a place that helps with rent, but they don't help with mortgage payments. So now she has mortgage payments that she's going to be having to make too. And she hasn't found where she can get that help. So anyhow, I'm going to do this sale. And I would say that'll probably be about a month from now. But and by then she's going to be getting much lower in her funds. And I think her mortgage payment alone is a couple $1,000 a month. I don't know. It's nuts. She just bought a house and then finds out she's got cancer, didn't she? Ovarian cancer. But anyhow, so that is just one thing I wanted to let you know, that I'm going to do that. Then I wanted to talk about Papa and I did an interview the other day on a video, and I got some really nice comments on that. I think we had fun doing it, and I've moved my microphone now over to the side so that when we do it again, because we are going to do it again, then we can hear Papa better, because I realized we didn't hear him so much. And so, but we're going to do it on a live stream. And so today is Monday, I think. So Wednesdays, which I said I was doing live streams on Wednesdays, but I've been on this roller coaster ride lately, and so my Wednesday live streams have been with Kabutsky. And so, but Wednesday, my plan is, unless I got run over by a herd of buffalo, I don't know, is him and I are going to do a live stream. I changed some things around here in my room so I can pull his chair closer. There's my microphone. I can pull his chair closer over here, and then we'll do our interviewing. And it's fun. I have this box of they call it table talk cards, and that's where I get my interview questions. Like this one said, "Who would you like to trade places with for 1 month?" I don't think we found answers to that one, but anyway, we're going to be asking question for these table topics. The original table talk is questions to start great conversations. And I thought that will be fun to do in a live stream, because then not only are we interviewing each other, we'll be interviewing you. And then you can answer in the chat, and we can, I think it'll be a lot of fun. So that is what we're going to do for our Wednesday evening live stream this coming up Wednesday. It's coming up Wednesday, which will be, today's the 21st, so that'll be 23rd. 23rd. All right, and so I think that's about all I had to run my yapper, about. But I have been working on trying to rearrange things, so things are starting to look a little neater, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. But you ain't seen this whole room. One day I'm going to take you for a room tour. Yeah, it'll be interesting. So after I got this uploading, I'm going to go over there and make I got to get a loaf of bread started in my bread maker. And to go with dinner. I know today's not Sunday, but I'm still in charge of dinner tonight. But that my choice again. But anyhow, I think that's all I had to say. I wanted to show you how you can make your stack of cups. So try and make a stack of cups, and then you can do anything in the world too. See, I just put little vines of leaves, decorated each cup, and did a little shadowing, around them. See, you can see where I did a little shadowing around. This was fun anyway, a lot of fun. Okay, let's see. Did I have anything else of any importance? Uh-huh. Okay, I'm going to read you something, because I always do. I always do read you something. So I'm going to read out of this here, The Tree of Life from the Salesian Collection. We like the Tree of Life. Okay, I opened up to this. My bookmarker fell in the floor. This one, it says, I'd like to share my dream. I'd like to share my dream with you and tell you what is best to do. So first, before you start the day, ask God for courage as you pray. Whatsoever things are lovely, live them in your heart. Whatsoever things are honest, never let them part. Do not turn away discouraged. Keep your eyes upon your dream. Fight the things within you, even hopeless they may seem. Keep going in one direction, laughing at your fate, turning to things you dreamed of on the track of something great. Fill your heart with rainbows. Don't let clouds linger there, for there's no time for sadness when happiness fills the air. We all can't climb the mountain to that glorious height, but we can go on ahead and upward to the guiding light. Don't worry about the yesterdays, the winds that have blown away. Lift up your heart and sing again, for there's another day. Life will feel sublime, for everywhere just beyond the clouds, the sun will always shine. That was written by Doris Fink. I'd like to share my dream. That goes with what I say on all my videos. I always say at the end, stay another day. One more day. Stay one more day. And that is kind of explains that. Stay one more time. You know, no, don't give up. And with that, I ask God to watch over you every step you take, every move you make, keep you safe and secure, keep you happy, healthy, and humble, keep you totally free from harm. And come on back. We might not make a video before Wednesday's live stream, but we're going to do that, and it's going to be an interrogation. It's not going to be an interrogation. That's the wrong word. Inspire. What in the world is the word? Interview. Interview. Yeah, not an interrogation. Well, I guess an interview is sort of like an interrogation. But anyhow, yeah, I'm gonna work on my little cups in here some more, and but y'all make you stack of cups and see what happens with your stack of cups. Okay, love you guys, and remember, stay one more day.